Why do we need to fast? If we just pray, will that not be enough? Why should we fast? The whole problem began by eating, right? The whole problem, the problem of sin, began by eating. And throughout the Bible, you find a picture of men not being able to control their appetite, getting into trouble. Whenever, as human beings, we are not able to control our appetite, we get ourselves into trouble. We are supposed to live from spirit, soul, and body. Right? In fact, in the book, there was this guy in the Old Testament called Esau, right? Who for one morsel of bread, porridge, kanji. அவ்வளோதான். ஸ்டைலாக சொன்னால் வேறு எதுவும் கிடையாது. என்னது? Cool, kanji. Okay? For which he sold his birthright. Birthright. He sold his birthright. And there is this verse in the New Testament saying, do not be like him. Do you know where it is? Hebrews 12, verse number. Come on, Hebrews 12:16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person like Esau, who for one morsel of food sold his birthright. Did he commit fornication? No. But he couldn't control his appetite. That's what fornicators do. What is fornication? What is adultery? When you're not able to control your appetite, you end up using illegal means. You feed your flesh. Right? That's what fornication is all about. It says, lest there be anyone among you, a fornicator, a profane person like Esau, who for one morsel of bread sold his birthright. Wherever in the New Testament you find sexual sin being condemned, you would also find gluttony being condemned. In fact, it goes on to say, their stomach is their God. Some of us have got big gods, big and mighty gods. So why does the church doesn't condemn or speak against gluttony as much as it condemns the sexual sins? It's because the pastors are caught into it. Not pastors. Anyone who have a problem with eating, it will be just a matter of time before they fall into some sexual sin. Now your mind might go, yeah, oh yeah. See, that's how food is connected. So fasting doesn't change God. Fasting tells your body, hey, you're not in charge. Fasting lets your spirit tell your body, you be there. Right? They start hitting their body. They don't want to do anything good to the body. So they say, no makeup, no gold, no tucking in of shirt, no this, no that, nothing. Because they think body is the problem. No, body is not the problem. It's your capacity in not to say no is the problem. Are you guys getting what I'm telling? So fasting helps you say no to the appetite. How was Jesus tempted? Food. So you find that throughout the thing. You find that throughout the thing. Just as the problem entered through eating, God also put the solution in eating. He said, eat the word. Then he said, eat my flesh and drink my blood. If we fell into trouble by eating, we can come out of trouble by eating also. But you find this organic diet, keto, Plato, what else is there? Some, paleo, Philadelphia, you have all these diets. Good, fantastic. Do it. Do some exercise. Do all those things. But don't put your trust on those things. Your trust should be in redemption. Your trust should not be in fallen creation. Okay? Your trust should be in redemption. That's why He has given you communion. Exercise, do all those things. But there has to be a place where you say no to your body. Right? What does it say in 1 Corinthians chapter 9? The last few verses. It says, many run in a race, but only one wins the prize. Run that you may obtain, not win. Run that you may obtain, that you may obtain it. Yeah. Verse 25. And everyone who competes for the prize is temperate in all things. Meaning what? Ichchai adakama irukrana. He is temperate. He is self-controlled in all things. Now they do it to obtain a perishable crown, but we for an imperishable crown. Therefore I run thus, not with uncertainty. Thus I fight, not as the one who beats the air. The next verse, read it, everyone. But I discipline my body and bring it into subjection, lest when I have preached to others, I myself should become disqualified. Talking about bringing your body under discipline. Yeah. Look at some say it is very much included in the gospel of grace. Come on, tell. It's very much included in the gospel of grace, New Testament. Paul, the apostle himself has written these things saying, I bring my body under subjection. So why this all-night prayer? Why this fasting prayer? Why these things is not for God to move. Just because you fast, God is not going to hey, no. He is constantly at rest. Okay? Look at him, say, fasting doesn't gain brownie points with him. It doesn't go like ting, ting, ting. No extra points for fasting for you. No extra points for all-night prayer. All these things trains you. Why? What is unbelief? Unbelief is nothing but you being operated by sense knowledge. Right? You being operated by sense knowledge. From the realm of information, when that is more real to you than the word of God, that's called unbelief. Right? There was a particular time disciples were not able to drive away the demon, and they asked Jesus why they were not able to do it. And Jesus replied, this is because of your unbelief. And he continued to say, this kind. In Tamil, they added the word pis as there. But it's not there. Right? Ivvagai pisasu. No. This kind, it says just this kind, just after unbelief. This kind of unbelief leaves only by fasting and prayer. So, fasting and prayer helps us to deal with the sense knowledge, where we become more sensitive to what the Spirit says. Are you guys getting what I'm telling? See, that's where the key is. If you've seen anyone who has tapped into the realm of the Spirit, they eat less and they sleep less and they are more energetic than everybody else. I've seen that. Whoever moves from the realm of the Spirit, they eat less, they sleep less, but they're more energetic, more hardworking than anybody else around them. Selah. Pause and think. And do it again till you get it.